to my channel. Today we will be doing a end of month flip for my Louis Vuitton large ring or GM agenda. So this is my main planner and I don't think I've made too many changes in this planner. I do want to talk about upcoming changes as well, since 2025 is around the corner, and I have placed my first few orders for what I'm going to be using for the new year. I did order some printables too that I will be adding in here probably after I film this, to be completely honest with you guys. So I just kind of want to have everything set up and ready for 2025. That way it's already in here and I don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead, jump right in. I'll talk about what's currently working and then the changes that are going to be made. So we have the Infinite Lotus dashboard, cloth and paper dashboard that I like to layer because those are my initials. And then I just have a few additional dashboards in here to layer, and then we go into my schedule section. So we start with the yearly, and so this is a yearly overview. This was just anything going on throughout the year. So I don't like this without the, why is this so blurry? There we go. I don't like this without the calendar view. And so I did order a new view from ROSIE PAPETERIE where it has the calendar view in here. And so I'm looking forward to using that. But this worked for what I needed it to. But I do think if I had a calendar view, I'd probably use it more frequently. So we have that in there. Under the monthly, we have these month-on-one pages. I changed these up during the mid-year refresh. I went from the ROSIE PAPETERIE to the Infinite Lotus just because I didn't want a to-do list in the monthly list. And I think I ordered some with to-do lists instead because I started to miss those lists. It was just for a bit I didn't have use for it, and now I kind of have use for it, especially with new plans coming in. So I ordered the ROSIE PAPETERIE version for 2025. Again, what I originally was using with the list. So we have this. I did order, I think, this view though for my medium ring because it's medium ring and it's smaller, right? Personal size is like half of this. I did get like a month-on-2 page for that, and so it's this view up front, and then on the back it's like a grid, so that way I can write things out if I need to. So I got those. And then for weekly, I just changed this up this week, and this was because I was looking at all the new inserts and I was excited and wanted to try something new. So these are the week on 2 page horizontal inserts, again from ROSIE PAPETERIE, and I'm debating on using these in the new year. I've just been wanting a really I've been wanting to use horizontal, and so that inspired a lot of my purchases for 2025, and I'm trying this out. We'll see how it works. I feel like I have really just been eating all week on 1 page. However, I do like that I can write lists on here and get a little decorative, since I am in that decorative time of the year. Like I typically like using the fall, the Halloween, the Christmas stickers. So yeah, I think right now I printed out the rest of the year for these. So I'll try them. If I need to try something else, then I'll do that. Y'all know I'm not afraid to switch things up. So if these aren't working for me, then I'll switch back to the month-on-1 page I was using. But otherwise, I'm probably just gonna try and keep these in here because I don't know, I just really been liking them. So that is the weekly, and then they might be the weekly for 2025, but I haven't figured that out yet. And then we have my hourly. So this is a half-hour view. And I really prefer half-hour view when I'm trying to write in my work schedule, because I have meetings, as y'all can see, by the half hour. And if I just want to have this written in, then it's really helpful. I did order a single hour view and a coiled version from ROSIE PAPETERIE. However, if I don't like the single hour, because I go back and forth between the single hour and a half hour, I'll probably use my Erin Condren hourly that I have, because that one has a half hour. So I'll have my ROSIE PAPETERIE single hour and then my half hour Erin Condren life planner, and then I can switch it up. So I'm currently thinking of taking out the hourly from this view and putting it into a coiled, because typically I like that and more in a coiled. It's just when I get into consolidation modes, I like to have my hourly with everything else. If that happens, then I'll probably move the horizontal back and then potentially do a week on 1 page here, and then I'll have more details on this in here. I don't know, that's just top of mind, a thought that's coming to my head. We'll see if that works. But yeah, we have that, and then we get into the side tabs. So I don't think anything's changed, but I have like used them, so let's just flip through a bit. So first section is my inbox. So I have these new inbox inserts that we've been using, or I've been using, and so right now it's just really for travel. I don't really have too much to put in here, but it is nice to have something like whenever something's pending or I know I'll need to plan it out, have a spot for that. So that's the inbox section. Second section is my academic section. So I have this custom dashboard from Infinite Lotus, and then I have a variety of inserts. So I have this month insert, which is a month on one page. I'm using this as a like overview. So I have anything that I've like communication wise with my committee, and then notes of like what I'm working on, what needs to be done, and outgoing things. So it's really just to keep track of everything date wise. And then I have these project inserts in here with these tabs, and it's divided by defense. So right now I'm working on everything for my first defense, my proposal. And so this is like notes. I've like printed out things that come from the school to put in here, and any research, just anything that I just really want to write down, I've been putting in here. So we have that for the first defense. And again, I haven't touched the second, but it's a similar setup with chapter, like where I'm at, and then just any notes that I have for each one. So really been loving this. After that, we have the next section, which is my content section. And so this is that same monthly insert. Again, I just love these. I purchased this view for all of my planners, PM, medium ring, and GM, just because it's so functional and you can use it for different things. I've actually used this, as y'all can see, as a month on 2 months on a page. So technically it's like 4 months on one page because it's back and forth. So I have September, October, just for content, primarily for YouTube, November, December, and so on. So this is really nice in order to keep track of like when things are going up. For example, this video, once I have like all my like planned films, sometimes I'll pre-plan like what's going out and when, and sometimes I will oh my god, what's the word I'm using? I'll wait till everything's filmed. Like for example, when it comes to in a month flips, typically I know the order, but some months I just skip over one or two. Sometimes I have a planner stack video, it really all depends. So this helps me with just planning things out. And I think I just like note inserts in here. Yeah, I think I just put these inserts in here that I didn't touch, just in case I wanted to have like a full calendar view for content, but I think I actually just might take these out because I don't see myself using these. I honestly forgot they were in here, to be honest with y'all. So we have these, and then I think there's just some note inserts. Yeah, notes. So this is just content ideas. So we have that. So that is content, and then the next section, tab 4, is home. So I have this from Cloth and Paper subscription box from maybe 2 years ago. I have my book wish list, and then just some general wish list inserts for anything that we want to add. And then I'm going to add project inserts in here whenever I decide to start working on home projects. But this will be a home section. And the next section is going to be for finances. So I believe I've covered everything up. Yeah, for the most part. So I've been using these monthly budgeting inserts, and honestly, this has been the only thing I've consistently used. So I moved the paycheck budgeting back a bit. So I haven't really been into paycheck budgeting. So I just haven't used these inserts. Budgeting is something that I typically fall behind on. So I have them in here just in case I ever need to use them. But right now, this is currently what I've been using just to keep track of all the bills. So this is the finance, and then it's just the monthly budgets, and then the paycheck budgets, which probably can remove some of this. And after that is just my notes section. So I have these lists, inserts, and things from like Infinite Lotus. So I have my reading and my reading list, which I actually really need to update. My wish list, and then I think a few other wish lists. These are hikes I want to go on. Just different things, plans we have, different style inserts, and then just general note inserts for anything that I might need. So yeah, that is my GM agenda, and then how I've been using it, what I've been using, what I haven't been using, what I plan to change. And other than that, that is gonna be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.